The brand new hype beast, Parfums de Marly, Castley. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you love fragrance, cologne, perfume related content, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up at the end. It continues to help grow the channel, help us grow as a community, and it's much appreciated. But I just recently, the other day, got the new Parfums de Marly Castley in. I'm going to tell you my thoughts after a couple days of testing it out and what I rank it 1 through 10. So, for those of you who didn't know it, Parfums de Marly dropped a new fresh fragrance in 2025. Now, the last fragrance they dropped, I believe, was also a fresh fragrance, Perseus, or maybe it was Altair, their orange blossom vanilla fragrance. Nonetheless, those are fantastic fragrances, but I got to spend a few days with it, and is it truly worth the money? Now, I overpaid. I paid retail $270, I think it was $290 for a 75 ml. On the Parfums de Marly website, I just couldn't wait. I saw the notes, and truly and honestly, I don't remember the notes other than it having black pepper. But on first impressions, I gave it a solid first impressions. You can go check that out over on TikTok or Instagram. I'll put the handles up there. But overall, what do I think of this scent? So with Parfums de Marly Castley, overall, one of my favorite fresh fragrances in the line. Now, the best way I can describe it is if you've ever smelled Amber Pour Homme by Prada and took the pepperiness from Sauvage and added it to CASTLEY, that's what you would get with Parfums de Marly Castley. Fantastic fragrance for, honestly, anybody of any age. And women could pull this off too, but sample on skin first like I did on a tester strip. First impressions, fantastic. But where this fragrance really shined for me was when I tried it on skin. 8+ hours longevity. And again, you get the citrus pop opening with some peppery, woodsy notes. And it's just, I'm gonna spray it again in the air. One of their best fresh releases so far in the entire lineup. Now, does it smell like CASTLEY or Imagination like people are saying? In my opinion, sort of. It kind of gives you CASTLEY vibes, like a 7-Up vibe. But again, with that peppery backbone, but you really do get the woods as it dries down. It becomes almost like a woody, ambery, green style fragrance. It's hard to explain, but the best way I can describe it is almost if you took bits of Ganymede, for those of you who've smelled Ganymede, and like I said, Prada Amber Pour Homme. I believe it's discontinued, but you get the soapy, clean, fresh vibe from this, yet that zingy, ginger, neroli, I gotta spray it again. It's gonna fill the room, but that zingy, ginger, neroli, and I'm personally not the biggest neroli fan. And I know there's olibanum in here. Again, not the biggest olibanum fan, but this stuff is beautifully blended, fantastic dry down on the skin, and as it develops, it becomes more and more of a sexy fragrance. If I had to recommend a fresh niche fragrance to sample in 2025, it would definitely be Parfums de Marly Castley. Now, it's very pricey. I don't know if it's gonna hit discounters or not. I couldn't wait, and I'm glad I blind bought this because it really worked out in my favor. Probably falls slightly behind Percival still for me, above Greenlee, above CASTLEY, definitely above Perseus. It's definitely top 2 freshies in the entire lineup. But yeah, on skin after a couple test wears, like I said, 8+ hours longevity for a freshie is fantastic. Good projection and sillage for the first 3-ish hours. And the couple times I rocked it, I got a few compliments. So it's very compliment worthy. It's a sexy fragrance for men. Again, earlier I prefaced women could rock this. Fragrance doesn't have a gender, guys. Sample it on your skin. If you think it smells fantastic, go for it, wear it. But overall thoughts, after a couple days, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, a 9 out of 10 for Parfums de Marly's Castley. And guys, if you enjoyed today's content, Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. More fragrance content to come. We post regularly on the channel here. Also, like I said earlier, you can follow me at TikTok and Instagram at EnterTheFragrance. But leave a comment down below, please. If you've tried Castley or if you plan on picking it up, I'm willing to answer any questions you guys have. But what we say on the channel, as always, stay clean, stay fresh. And remember, the world is yours. We'll talk soon.